Hello, once again, timepieces and timekeepers. This is Time Prince Chronos back in Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door. In the previous episode, we got some pretty fancy things, the most important which of being the Skull Rock, or the Skull Gem, which lets us finish Chapter 4, but we're going to go turn in these shell earrings first. That's the first thing we're going to be doing. Because it's literally just a single check. Yep, here's your shell earrings. Alright, that is a blue bug pellet. It will be beanstone number 2, ultra syrup. The beanstone is required. Thanks, Dazzle. What was that? That was just a mushroom. That wasn't just any mushroom. That was 1 attack power. Alright, time to do something stupid. Time to engage. Danger Mario. Anyone that doesn't know what Danger Mario is, you're in for a treat, because you're about to witness the stupidest strategy in both this game and the original Paper Mario. Ready to see something stupid, sports fans? That's 18 damage. Now we can finally enter the Pirate Grotto. And immediately get a Scholar's Ring. Ooh, yourself. Trust me, I'm scarier. Trust me, I'm scarier, little fireballs. Bilby for Rex marks the spot. Next up, mushroom. Bean. Treasure chart 28. A Bean. Multi-purpose room. That would have been great, except for the fact that I already have the better version of the multi-purpose room called the chunky one. Conjurator Hood. That was a Bilby. Inside the cursed treasure ship we have Twinkling Titanite. I got a star piece and a Bilby. Bean. Sniper crossbow. A strawberry. Strawberries are good. We like those. Star piece. And the only thing left is the boss. Alright, Cortez. Time to introduce you to Danger Mario. Ooh, the vibes are immaculate on his boss music. What's up, buddy? No. Cortez, you're done. See you, pirate boy. Sapphire Star. Acquired! And as funny as it would be to immediately use the warp pipe to go back to Rogueport and skip the ending fight for this chapter, I also want the star pieces. So... or the star points, so I'm gonna fight it. Okay, Lord Dump. How's that for some damage? Mario just killed like 100 people in a single jump. Ding ding, more star points for me. And seeing as that is the only checks I can make in Thousand Year Door right now, I'll see you over in Celeste. Okay. Back in Celeste, there's a few things we can get. Including this. That has taunted us from the very, very beginning. It was a chuckle bean the whole time, guys! Crab trap fragment. Alright, let's see what you were. Ow, that hurts. I mean, the springboards are useful, but all of those were worthless. Strawberries you can get in the Mirror Temple. I thought it immediately goes into the nightmare phase. Hey, nice lab. Post-Cygnus Envoy of the Devourer. That's powerful, but it's not good for me. Oh. Boulder Heave. Chuckle Bean. Star Piece. Ink. Yellow Neon Egg. It's a heart. That's an emblem. Hey. Power Sense. Alright, there we go. Another strawberry. Wooden cog. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. But what was it, you might ask? It's Chuckle Bean. Bizarre about this room. Strawberry. That's actually amazing. Golden Crown. Oh, okay. Invincibility. Emblem. I have to have 90 by now. Pronsu Fragment. Little late, but okay. Modification Station Fragment. Modification Station Fragment. I think that means I go back to Subnautica. I think that means I go back to Subnautica now. Because that's what I was missing. Oh no. I'm gonna finish this out, though. I'm not just gonna leave, but... Missile expansion. Okay, last strawberry. Painting Guardian gown. It was not even worth it. Okay. 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 Back to Subnautica! New blueprint acquired. Modification station. Locations left 22. Closest is 1,573 meters away in the primary containment facility. Modification station. Thermal blade. Now I get auto cooking. And ultra high capacity tank. Oh, swim charge fins. Rush depth is now 1,700 meters. I need to do something silly. I need to do something really silly. But I mean, this might be the last thing that I ever need to craft. Okay. I have that. And that. 9. A lot more than 9. Single thing of quartz. Fabricator. Titanium. Gold. And a table coral sample. I'm gonna go load all this into storage. I only get one shot to make this count. To get down there and to win. Because of that, I'm not taking any chances. I'm not risking anything. I'm doing this the only way I know how. By being overly cautious, overly prepared, and making dumb decisions. Inventory full of mushrooms. Health 100%.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard indeed. Let's do this. We have one goal. Make it to the bottom of the ocean. Nothing can stop me. A Reaper can't stop me because there's none between here and my goal. A Ghost can't stop me because I'm going to be too heckin' fast. And the dragons, well, they're just gonna have to try. I have grown bolder. No longer as afraid of the ocean as I once was, for I have the one thing that it cannot defeat. Spite! I will spite the ocean. I will spite leviathans. I will spite that door that's still glowing red hot from a laser. I will spite this entire water-based planet, and I will find those last 22 locations. Don't you dare turn around. Shush.
New blueprint acquired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Here to me.
I'm working on it, Mom.
Separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Building a mini 1x1
Emergency power only.
in
Oxygen
the lava
production
castle.
Offline.
Building a bioreactor in the mini single. Fueling the bioreactor with acid mushrooms. And finally, making a fabricator down here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Fabricate. Using 2 kyanite and an ion cube. Because you need 2 blue tablets. And I am not going all the way back up to my other base to get them. I can't just do that, you know, that's not cool. Run. He literally can't swim down faster than I can fall. I'm in a heavy metal suit. And into the active lava zone we go. First things first, where's the second dragon? Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
You could help me by not blocking my view. Mario jump off the little things. Yes. You too. Primary containment facility. There he is. Has been reached. And the primary containment facility has been breached. Come on, Pronsu, you've been with me this whole time. It's only right that you join me for this end.
Translate.
Data terminal.
Integrating new PDA data.
An emblem. Click.
Integrating new PDA data.
Piece of a heart. Another piece of a heart.
Integrating new PDA data.
Hi, Mom.
Are you here to play?
Yes, a randomizer.
Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
New blueprint acquired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I didn't even know that the primary containment facility had like a little biome, like caves and stuff. But that is all 5 parts. Means all we need to do is go through this portal Hatching enzymes, purple tablet. We're good to go. The little ones. Time to be in the world. Hi. Little guys. Bubbly. Guns turned off. Farrar is cured. I need a few things. I need ion batteries to make ion power cells. I need the last piece of the Cyclops to make the Cyclops shield module. And I need, sadly, the prawn suit drill arm. Because as much as I want to say that I'm done going down into the lava zone, I need kyanite. Only a few pieces. But I still need kyanite in order to finish off the rocket. There's only one thing left in Subnautica, and that's
Welcome aboard, Captain.
launch the rocket. Oh, that's one game almost completed. And then if I manage to complete it, it doesn't matter what's inside the Aurora, because I know that there's like one or two checks still in the Aurora. There's some data pads still in there. Oh. Let's move over to the next game. This one's good and done. Hopefully, there's at least a little bit of checks that can be made in the other games that I have in mind. There's a very small amount of checks we could make in Dark Souls. And I truly mean a very small amount of checks. Never knew this is where she went. You don't do the wedding, if you don't do the quote-unquote wedding with her, she goes there. Apparently, after you completely finish Henri's questline, either with the wedding scene or killing her there, it unlocks one item in here. And it is a progressive level. But that's it. I'm going to check the shops to see if there's anything else, but aside from that, I don't think there's anything else. Well, that's an important check. That's a very important check. Okay, here we go. As you can see, there's actually quite a bit to do. Quite a bit to do, in fact. I see Mush Badge and Mush Badge AA. Yep, now I can just break those, okay. Item. That would be, obviously, a Hoobine. That's also Progressive Picto Box for Wind Waker, and Purple Moss Clump for Dark Souls. Grub. Less than half of his damage. Okay. That item was Last Stand Partner. Alright, that item was Post-Plague Bringer Goliath. That was Treasure Chart 11, speaking of. Soul of the Nameless King. And a syrup. Alrighty, so we are looking at a Missile expansion. And looking at the White Chaos Emerald. It was just buried in a bush by an airport. Next item is iron leggings, followed by the golden cog, a blindfold to Terraria, and I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, that was a paint item. That was Demon King Crown. The Demon King Crown to Ninja, to Messenger, now has the Demon King Crown, which gives me an entire other area now. Of course, there was a hidden dig spot right there. Happy Heart. Alright, the reward for fabulous fashion is whatever the Beanstar piece has been placed by, because I totally forgot that the Beanstar piece is, just given to you. Ah, it's an orange rupee. So this is the part of the game where you have to get every possible unique design for Harhal's clothes. This took me 14 real-life minutes to get every single possible combination. Okay, after literally forever, I have gotten the Archdeacon's white crown. Okay. I have literally lost years off my life. But okay. I've also been listening to this music for 15 minutes. Alright, now we get the funny thing of beating Luigi into a surfboard panel. She becomes a surfboard. I don't know why. Okay. Finally got over here. Unbreakable strength. That's good. Followed by Beanstar piece number 2. That's the entire Beanstar. Okay, so the entire Beanstar and Unbreakable Strength, followed by a star piece. Okay, I have spent a half an hour on this surfing minigame, and the closest I got was 40.00. And he's asking me to shave 2 more seconds off. With giving me who beans. I'm just going to hope that it is not a vital check. Genuinely stupid. Okay, fine. A Hoobine. Pretty lucky. A Seamoth fragment. Ironic that it's underwater, but it's way too little too late now. Titanite chunk. And then this is a dig spot, isn't it? Yep. that dig spot was Key of Hope, a ninja, and Chuckle Bean. Key of Hope, that's... I'm only missing one music note now. Cockatoo Talisman. And the Tiger Talisman, also from Tai. That's uncanny. That's uncanny. 2 talismans in a row. I wonder where the items are. Magic weapon. A Chuckle Bean. A second Chuckle Bean. Treasure chart 35. Raspberry. And a golden cog. Rose badge. If the surfing minigame does contain something vital, then by gosh, I'm just gonna have to beat this game before that happens. Okay, first check here. Titanite chunk. Okay, found it. What was it? Titanite scale. Hi, dude. Cyan Chaos Emerald. And a star piece. A Hoo Bean. We have nuts. And we have Dragon Scale Ring. From this little room. Oh my. Right. We're looking at Twinkling Titanite, Shines Bright, Titanite Chunk, and an emblem. Makes sense there was something buried in front of that. Triforce Shard 1. Okay. Berry and new stuff. Raspberry. Grapple Beam. Cyclops Hull Fragment. And a Grub. So, Grapple Beam, that's immense. Chuckle Bean. Okay. That one, which was the letter P. Letter P to 1,000-Year Door. That's one step closer to being able to completely beat Chapter 4. Hidden block. Inside is normal Hermes boots. So my methodology is quite simple. If my damage dealer, Mario, takes double damage but deals double damage, then I'm gonna get one shot. If I get double the amount of XP if I win a fight without taking damage, then I'm gonna have to avoid taking damage anyway. So this will just help me learn to flawless all of the fights in this area. So, let's go and try and see if we can get those last checks. That's 7 checks on the right side of the area. Okay, I made it all the way up here. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally. That item was an Ice Thunder Egg, which is fitting to this area at least. Okay, so there's a way to go through here. We have the Leo ring for Dark Souls and a Titanite and 2 Titanite chunks. And that is Progressive Ice Beam to Metroid, which means that is Ice Spreader. Let me go down here. Item. Progressive level and the Crown of Dusk. So that's progressive level to tie. The final item is a Shine Sprite. But now that we actually have this, we can go to the second floor and work on getting that now, because we can get all the way up to the boss of Joke's End. We just have to be more and more exceedingly careful the higher we go, because they're harder enemies. I feel bad for like the first bosses in the game when we go back there. First item of floor 2 will be the Morian Blade. An item and an item. Titanite Shard. And an emblem. Item. A Chuckle Bean. And another item. Homeward Bone, and an emblem. Next item is another emblem. Okay, next item up here is Power Bounce, which basically means I have one Paper Mario because Jumpman with Power Bounce is broken. Mobile Vehicle Bay Fragment. Post Ravager was that item. Item, and another item. Craw, Carapace, and an emblem. Okay. Made it all the way to the top now. That item is successfully retrieved as a raspberry. The most worthless thing someone might possibly do. I need a fire dash, okay. Item. Which is an orange rupee. And the second and last item in this area is a grub. So, I can take my grub, I can take my orange rupee, I can go in here, and then I can look, and I can see, oh, what's this? There's a single item that I'm not going to get. Here, I can go back to Castle Town. That was a harrowing adventure, if I ever did say so, but it's all good now, because that is all for this time, ladies and gentlemen. If you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next timeline.